Alright, so what's going on, dudes? Welcome back to another tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can install a live stream, or how you can live stream / record your iOS device's screen. So what you want to do is you want to be jailbroken, and if you are not jailbroken, you can find many tutorials on YouTube that will show you how to jailbreak. So yeah, when you jailbreak, you'll have this application called Cydia. You want to open it up. The icon will look like what it is, brownish and stuff with a box. And you want to search for an application called Shou.tv. Now, it will just be Shou, but the application, but it's really Shou. So you don't actually need to be jailbroken for this. You can just go to Shou.tv/I in order to easily install it. But you will need a Sassive Touch if you do it without a jailbreak. So yeah, it's the same application here. iOS 7 or 8, and for iOS 7 you do need Sassive Touch, but I've tried it with iOS 8 and you don't need Sassive Touch. I think you only need to run it like once or something. So yeah, so this is like the application on Cydia, and yes, so now what you want to do is you want to open up the application. It will be like an S right over here, and yeah, you want to go ahead and then it will load, and you will need to make an account. So you will need to register. It will give you an option to log in and register when you open the app. You will need to log in and stuff with your email, password, and all that. So yeah, you have a button here that says Start Broadcasting. You want to press the I for settings, and yeah. So for the server, you choose whatever you're in. I'm living in Iraq and there's no server, so you would just do close the server if it's not listed here. So yeah, once you're done with that orientation, I would recommend landscape home button to right, which is what I'm using right now. But you can do portrait, landscape, and all of that stuff. So the resolution, you can do 240p with 360p, 480p, 640p, and 720p. Those are the different qualities you can choose. I recommend 720p if you're recording a video. So now for the bitrate. So bitrate is what your upload speed is basically. So you can just go to speedtest.net to find out your speed, and then you can choose 256 or like round it or something. So yeah, I use 1 or 512, so whatever your internet speed is. And yeah, that's basically it for start broadcasting settings. So now let's look at the recording settings, which are very similar. So the format, you could choose MP4 or MOV. I recommend MP4, which is compatible with most editing like iMovie and stuff like that. So yeah, landscape is the same thing. And the resolution, you can do 240p, 360p, 480p, 640p, 720p, and up to 1080p. For recording, I think they had some problems, but you were once able to broadcast on 1080p, but I guess they were having problems with it or something. So they took it down, I guess. I don't know what the real reason was, but yeah, so now let's run the bitrate for recording. So this is what FPS you want to record it. So I guess 16 and 10 are 60 FPS, and then I guess 8 is 30, and then 20 and so on. So yeah, I use 8 personally. It works out fine. And yeah, so I do use Shou for streaming. So if you want to do replay stream, it will stream to Shou.tv / whatever username you pick, and then your recordings are stored here. And yeah, this is a application that is still in beta. So if you want to report bugs, you could go to their Twitter at Shou_TV, Facebook, Google+, and all that stuff. As you can see here, 0.23 beta. And that's about it. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you have already, we much appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.